Welcome parents and teachers. Today I would like to capture your attention and shed light on the modern health pandemic in teenage mental health. With teenage mental health issues constantly on the rise, it is paramount that we as teachers and parents do what we can to prepare and support our teens through this tough transition into adulthood. The World Health Organization has projected that depression will become one of the leading health problems worldwide, with currently 1 in 4 Australian secondary school children diagnosed with mental health problems. It is calculated that more than 75% of mental illnesses emerge during teenage and young adult years, and the earlier the onset, the worse the outcome. One thing that I'd like you to please consider is that teenage students not only have to deal with being highly susceptible to mental health issues, they also have all the added stresses that come with puberty, as well as the pressure to perform academically by teachers and parents on top of this. Puberty is a tough time for most teenagers, with mood swings, changing friend groups, body changes, and the likes. But with teenage mental health issues being so prevalent, it is evident that our teenagers will have to deal with mental health either directly or indirectly, so preparation and support for these times are of great importance. This is why I need you. As parents and teachers, we are teenagers' main adult figures. It is important that we encourage our teens to open up on their feelings so that we can support and guide them both at home and at school. I've formulated REMS Guide for Positive Mental Health to help build resilience and mindfulness in teenage students so that they are able to better overcome adversity. REMS promotes that adversity is inevitable in our lives, but the way that we approach those adversities determines our happiness. We try and make the impossible possible. REMS is an online program consisting of 4 modules with 20 pre-module and post-module quizzes. These modules and quizzes are not overly tasking, but encourage students to think critically about how they handle certain situations and give tips on better ways they could handle them. The 4 modules that REMS is divided into are positive relationships, effective communication, managing emotions, and stress management. Each module will take roughly 15 minutes and will be completed in homeroom once a week on a Friday for 4 weeks. The positive relationships module focuses on educating its users on the difference between respectful relationships in our lives and relationships that are seen as toxic and detrimental to your health. This module provides examples, scenarios, and tips. The effective communication module educates its users on how to listen and how to understand, take non-verbal cues, withhold judgment, and diffuse heated conversations. Good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity and is key to human connection. The Managing Emotions module promotes techniques to use when we feel ourselves losing control of our temper. Emotions are a good and natural part of life, but learning to manage our negative emotions in situations that those negative emotions will not help is important to our happiness. The Stress Management module focuses on promoting techniques and strategies for its users to alleviate the stresses from their lives. The promotion of a healthy diet, regular exercise, and free time to spend with friends and family are important to teenagers' health and happiness. I've taken into account that students in outer metropolitan areas, as well as rural and remote areas, may not have access to a computer or tablet, so I've created a hard copy of REMS for positive mental health. This version still has the pre and post module quizzes and also gives helpful tips. Students will be assessed on both their pre and post module quizzes from all 4 modules. The 20 multiple choice quizzes consist of 6 response options ranging between strongly disagree to strongly agree. Students will be given computer-generated results stating if they have improved in their post-module quiz. It is common with teenagers that they are going to have bad days at school. which may involve conflict and arguments with peers, changing friend groups, bullying, and stress, just to name a few. I believe that REMS, although may not be able to eliminate these completely, I believe it will have a noticeable positive impact. I believe REMS will help encourage teenagers to be more resilient, level-headed, and positive people. Students will be able to use these attributes to look at the positives when adversity arises, both in their school and home life. Parents and teachers, it is extremely important that post-REMS program you follow up on how your children or students are going. Ask them how their day was and get them to elaborate. Make connection, show that you care, and speak about their stresses. Communication is key. This is why I need you. REMS will not be as successful if I do not have the support of you. So now I'd like to ask you, what are you going to take from this? What is your action plan? REMS Guide for Positive Mental Health is completed by individuals but requires communities to tackle this great fight of teenage mental health issues. I hope you have enjoyed this Pecha Kucha and have brought this intervention on teenage mental health. Here I have my reference list where I've used these 6 academic resources to support my research, findings, and the construction of REMS Guide for Positive Mental Health. Thank you all for watching.